Next hot take.
We got Jalen Green, 22 years old, Draya Michele, 39 years old, having a baby. What's just your thoughts? Is it cool? Is it?
It's absolutely not cool. It's absolutely not cool. The same way that I guess women talk about how sometimes older men go after and prey on younger women. This is the reverse situation. What does a 39-year-old woman and a 22-year-old man have anything in common?
And she has a son his age.
And she has a son his age, right? Like this is clearly.
Wait, let me just first shout out Draya Michele. I actually met her before. Just a picture. I didn't mean to have a conversation. But you know, hey, how you doing? Got a picture. Yeah. She is beautiful in person. So shout out to her. No, we're not bashing her necessarily.
We're talking about the situation.
Exactly, situation.
We're not talking about the people. We're talking about the situation.
We might meet her.
No, what I'm saying is, but what does a 39-year-old have in common with a 22-year-old? Like there's two different life spaces.
Yeah.
If you were having a conversation with your 22-year-old self, would you guys be able to have a long conversation right now?
Nothing at all.
Right?
Nothing at all.
So for me, that situation is kind of like it's hard to imagine that. Like, I mean, I can understand why the 22-year-old is doing it.
Yeah. I mean, she's probably been on his wall.
Right? She's probably on his wall, like, you know, whatever. But I don't understand if she can get Jalen Green, she could. Again, I'm assuming that's.
Do you think it's a situation of she's in love or is it predatorial? Because this has been a thing, kind of. She's not the first to do this. You know, you have some older women going after these athletes and high-profile celebrities.
I mean, without me knowing them, I mean, look, publicly we're going to go by what they say publicly. She says she's in love, so I have to take her at face value, right?
Yeah.
Do I feel like there was another 22-year-old who was maybe less known, the bag was less small, would she be having his baby? I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not, right? But again, at the end of the day, I'm not criticizing women or men who want to be in certain relationships with certain people of status. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Stand on business.
Yeah.
But this situation on his face,
that age gap is
crazy.
Yeah.
This guy is barely an adult. He hasn't even gotten through his rookie contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh man.
That baby's gonna be well taken care of. Let's just put it that way. But do I feel like there's a little bit of there's some side benefits that can come out of that? Of course, right? But I just think on its face, the situation is kind of ridiculous. It's not great. I really hope they're in love, but do I think it's gonna last? Probably not. Like, what is this? Some Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore type of situation? Yeah. Even they broke up, right? Like,
that's crazy. I mean, with these athletes, you wonder who are their mentors, because it seems like a lot of the young athletes are just getting caught up in certain situations. 22 years old, that's young.
Let me ask you something, Mike, for real. And you know what? We can talk about this till our face turns blue, but because we've never been in this situation, it's always easy to say. People are quick to say, I would never do this until they're in that situation. You know what? I don't have access to a Draya Michele, so I don't know if I was 22 years old with all this money and a Draya Michele's coming actively pursuing me, how I would act.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to go ahead and crucify Jalen Green for doing this or crucify Draya Michele for getting involved in this situation. But I would think that Jalen Green, there's programs in the NBA that they have mentors. And basketball players actively talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
Take care of your stuff. You never hear LeBron, you never hear Steph Curry, KD getting involved in this stuff, this type of stuff. Because they must have a good team around them.
They definitely do.
They have a great team around them to shield them from this kind of debauchery and shield them from
LeBron is like the Obama of athletes.
He's
right
a Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter was running through half of New York City.
Yeah.
But you never hear anything bad about him because he was a stand-up dude. He was like, yo, and plus the gift baskets work.
Yeah.
The gift baskets work.
Gift baskets, NDAs.
NDAs and gift baskets definitely take you a long way.